Okay, for today's writing, I'm going to start off by reading the book, How Big Could Your Pumpkin Grow? It was written by Wendell Miner. Giant pumpkin festivals are tons of fun. Will the biggest pumpkin set a world record? Wow! What can you do with an enormous pumpkin? Carve it into a boat and race in the regatta? Row, row, row your pumpkin. The legendary Paul Bunyan and his blue ox babe were giants too. They liked to think big. If they gave you giant pumpkin seeds, how big could your pumpkin grow? Would it rise as high as hot air balloons at the Fall Fiesta Fair? Or beam as bright as the lighthouse at the beach? Your gigantic pumpkin could glow like the skyscrapers, but watch out, horns will honk on the bridge when it blocks traffic. Beep, beep. They do things big in Texas. Would your giant pumpkin be boss in a jumbo cowboy hat? Or a hungry monster gobbling riders on the tallest, fastest roller coaster? Imagine if your pumpkin was too immense for hide and seek and couldn't even hide behind the Capitol dome. Perhaps your mighty pumpkin could grow up to be president. Hail to the chief! Pumpkin for president. Would your stupendous pumpkin make a super splash atop a towering waterfall? Wouldn't your astronomical pumpkin smile to see a rocket zoom into space? 3, 2, 1, blast off! Could the most colossal pumpkin fill the Grand Canyon? Who knows? Isn't it fun to imagine giant pumpkins everywhere you go? And there's all the different places. So today, instead of doing beginning, middle, and end, we're going to do a directed drawing. Okay, so if you want to do this with me, that's fine. If you don't, you do not have you do not have to. But the first thing we're going to do is down here at the bottom, before I start drawing, I'm going to write a sentence. If you want to write this sentence, that's wonderful. I'm going to go step by step and show you how to do it. If you're not ready to do that, then you don't have to do that. But these letters that we will be writing are letters that we've already learned how to write. So if you want to try, do your best. So the first word in my sentence is going to be I. Then I put my finger down to make sure that I leave space in between my words. So I see Okay, so I have to have space in between my words. Put my finger down to leave more space. Which is just the letter A. And since we read a book about a pumpkin, we're going to write I see a, put my finger down to leave space, pumpkin. Okay, and that's a long word, but it is P-U-M-P-K-I-N. Pumpkin. And once again, you do not have to write this sentence. If you just want to write the word pumpkin, that's fine. If you don't want to write any words, that's fine. I'm just putting it there so I know what I'm drawing. Okay? So now that I've done that, I'm going to do the drawing part. So the very first thing I do is I'm going to make a circle. Just like that. And after I make that circle, I'm going to put a stem at the top. Then I'm going to make its eyes. So here's one circle and another circle, and I'm going to make it like it's looking this way. Okay, then let's do this. Let's make it where it's looking down. Oh, that looks better. Okay. Then I'm going to draw the mouth, which is a curved line, like this. I'm going to put a circle at the end of each line. And then his smile is going to be kind of like a scarecrow smile. So I'm going to put lines like that. You don't have to put those lines if you don't want to. Then down here at the bottom, to make sure that it looks like a pumpkin, I'm going to have a line here, and a line here, then a longer line over here, and a longer line over there. Up here, I'm going to put some lines in my stem. Then I'm going to draw a leaf, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to go all the way out and go up like that. So I have my leaf over here, and then I have the vine where it got cut off the vine coming out over here. That means that I have it kind of coming down here a little bit. Then if I wanted to, I can draw it where I can color it where it's sitting maybe in the pumpkin patch, so maybe in the grass, and it has the sun, the sky behind it. So you could color the ground green and the sky blue, and of course color your pumpkin orange. Okay, and then you will be done. Okay, so the first thing I did was I wrote a sentence, and you do not have to write the sentence, but it says, I see a pumpkin. Okay, then we drew our pumpkin, and then you can color it. I'm going to color the stem brown. It's black. Okay, I'm going to color my leaf green. And then I'm going to kind of trace over this with my green to make the vine look kind of green. Okay, my pumpkin is going to be orange. And I'm coloring quickly, so you can take your time on yours. I've got my pumpkin orange, and if I was going to take more time, I'd go back and color in all those white spots. But for now, I'm just going to leave them. And then I'm going to use a red to color in the spots on his face. Then I'm going to use my green again and just kind of make it so that it looks like it's sitting in a pumpkin patch. Okay. And then I'm going to use my blue to color in the sky. Like I said, I'm just doing this quickly. You can take your time and make it look neater if you decide you want to color it. Just get all these spots filled in. Okay, so there is my pumpkin and the sky, and it's sitting in the grass at the pumpkin patch. Okay, and this is green. You may not be able to see it as well, but it is green. So if you want to do this, that's wonderful. If you want to do it and take a picture and send it to me, that would be even more wonderful. But this is all we're doing for our writing today. Okay? So I hope you have fun doing this, and I will see you later.